If you have been playing Minecraft for as long as I have, then the word Skyblock will bring back a lot of memories. Many good, I'm sure, many irritating, some you might even want to forget about. To try and ease my nostalgia, I decided to survive for 100 days on Minecraft Skyblock. Let's see how it goes. Day 1. The first hurdle to get over was making a cobblestone generator. Trust me, you will never make this on the first try. Next, I placed a few blocks at the base of my tree, so that way any saplings wouldn't fall into the void. The perimeter looked pretty janky, but it would do for now. All I had to do now was sit and wait until I had my very first sapling. Without one, I'd be back at the home screen. With the sapling secured, it was resource grinding time. I stood there until my stone pickaxe broke. When it did, I converted the cobblestone to slabs and went under the island to expand. Once all the dirt had at least one slab underneath, I sectioned off an area to build a better cobblestone generator. This is the generator that I would use continually on the island.
Yes!
With the cobblestone generator working perfectly, it was now time for me to break all the dirt. However, I made sure to keep at least a few grass blocks. This video isn't my first attempt. Previously, I lost a world where I got pretty deep into it, a lot of days, only to realize that I broke all of the grass. Now, if you've played Skyblock before, you are probably cringing in your seat right now, and I don't blame you. That was a rookie move. It'll never happen again. I'm so sorry. Once all the dirt was secure, I started to build a perimeter in the shape of a circle. Because as you all know, Skyblock isn't Skyblock unless you make a circular base. As I mined, I made sure to look back at the leaves in case any saplings fell. That way they wouldn't despawn as I'm distracted. This is what it feels like to mine. Yeah, not the most exciting footage, but that's literally like 80% of what you do on Skyblock. Eventually, the first circle was complete. I also decided to move my cobblestone generator to the side. It would be more aesthetic and not get in the way. Now that I start to collect more resources, I needed to expand my island. I needed a tree farm, or at least an area where I can plant more trees. And for that, you guessed it, I'd need another circle. My circle building skills were getting pretty on point, so this one was made in no time. As soon as that was done, placed a few grass blocks, placed a few torches, and that was it. Basic tree farm, all you need. Of course, I didn't have that many saplings, so I had to wait until I got more. It was on the night of day 3 that I decided to expand all the way to the sand island. That would provide me with a few essentials, one of which was melon farms. Also gave me pumpkin seeds and of course sand, although I will probably never use this because it's scarce. Unless there's a use for it I find in the future, I don't know, we'll see. Let's watch this together and analyze critically what went wrong.
Oh no! Oh no! No!
Please do not play Minecraft at 3 AM. Thankfully, I kept my bucket, which was the main thing. Everything else I lost, it was bad. I won't lie to you, it was bad. But the bucket is safe, that's all I need. I right away went back to resource gathering. See, I didn't realize it right away, but all that dirt I was collecting, I lost when I died. That was 43 pieces in total that just down the drain. Anyway, I knew that this wasn't the end, because there's actually a way for me to get all that dirt back and then some. And for that, I would need to build another portal. If you don't want your island to look too repetitive, make circles, but make them different sizes. Big, large, small, whatever. Just do it. Trust. And by the way, lighting the portal was super annoying. For the life of me, I could not get it to light. I tried with slabs, didn't work, took me like 5 minutes, but finally, it was all set up. What the hell happened to the Nether?
What is that? Yeah!
I picked up all the resources from the chest and broke the portal so that I can remake it. That way it wouldn't look so stupid. With the newly acquired materials came an ice block, which means that I can now make an infinite water source. I started off day 7 with gathering cobblestone. I wanted to keep the symmetry alive on the island, and so I made a similar circle to the one I made for the Nether portal, because I'm making a mob farm. To build it, I would need a ton of cobblestone. And not just a ton, I mean a crap ton. I made a bunch of pickaxes and engulfed myself in cobblestone at the generator. I knew that I would be mining well into the night, and I didn't want any phantoms bothering me. When that was said and done, I wasted about 3.5 pickaxes and started building. I'm going off a design I saw on YouTube like 10 years ago when I was doing a Sky Island challenge for the first time. I've done it once and never looked back. It's the one I go to every time. Not only because it's easy to build, but it's also pretty efficient. Midway through building the mob farm, I chopped down a few trees and put my composter to use. From that, I was able to get my first seed.
Yeah!
On day 9, I gathered more cobble and continued building the mob spawner. It took me 3 days, but I got my first bit of loot. I'm the most unluckiest and the luckiest person ever. I'm pretty sure Mojang felt bad that I died, so they just gave me a gift out of nowhere. I was already secure with the food source because of the seed that I found, but with this chicken, even better. One of the main reasons I built a mob farm was for the skeleton drop, but also I really wanted to make a bed. For that I would need 12 string, which I can convert into wool, and finally have a good night's rest. For all of day 10, or the rest of day 10, I spent time chopping trees. I built a tree farm, might as well put it to good use. Nothing special here. I see tree, I cut, I replant. At the end of day 10, I cleared out all the logs, which meant that I could finally skip the night. Day 11 went exactly the same as the previous day. Chop trees, replant, repeat, and so on. For day 12, I decided to switch it up and do something I've never done before. Let's mine some cobblestone. On the early morning of day 13, I started on what I would call home for the next foreseeable future. Using the exact same pattern as my first circle and the tree circle, I implemented it here. I wasn't going for a mansion, but I did want enough room to build something nice. And I'm not using the word nice liberally. Don't get it wrong, this will be a piece of garbage, but it will be my piece of garbage. On day 14, my luck was looking even better. Now, I would be able to have a proper chicken farm. After quickly taking care of the straggler that was on top of the chicken, I lured it with some seeds, brought it into the pen, and got the parrots and the bats achievement. Now it was time to get to the good part. The part I've been waiting for, building my own house. I came up with a quick idea and started building. And on day 16, I finished it. Now I don't have any glass panes because I just don't have the resources, so it doesn't look good, kind of looks like crap. But we make do with what we can, and in the future, I'll fix this. In the meantime, my chickens were already producing. Wait, did this fool just disappear on me? Where's the father? He realized he had to pay child support. No worries, nothing a few sessions with Dr. Phil won't fix. With that, I ended day 16 and rose up early on day 17 to mine. I did that for all of day 17. Once night approached, I made a trip to the Nether. The Nether will be a very crucial component for this series, and you'll see why in just a little bit. What I really need is gold. When you're playing Skyblock with infinite void below you, can't really get gold, and the only way around that is building a gold farm in the Nether. Really, it's a zombie pigment farm, they just have a chance of dropping gold. Shout out to Dr. Trog for the tutorial. Thank you, bro. That build only took me 5 minutes, and I struck gold. I collected quite a few gold nuggets. However, that's not the end. I needed to somehow trap a piglin so that I can trade with him all the gold I collect. And the reason I want to trade with him is because he can drop gravel. I can then use that gravel to mix it with regular dirt turn it into special dirt, and multiply the dirt I really need. Sounds complicated, but really it's simple.
You stupid.
After I finally managed to place the boat, I forced the piglin in, put on his seatbelt, and rode him closer to the portal. Next, I expanded the cobblestone flooring, make it safer obviously, and started to make my first trades.
Give me that. Give me that.
And my luck was shining through, because on one of my very first trades, I was able to get gravel. And not just a few, but 39. That'll definitely make up for all the dirt I lost. Would you look at that? Don't she look pretty? After successfully getting all the dirt back, I needed to now clean up the Nether. I don't want anything spawning where it shouldn't. Iron nugget. Let's flip and go. And as if perfectly timed, I returned to the overworld on day 20. This was a pretty usual day. I started off by organizing my items, and then of course moved on to, you guessed it, more mining. My gold farm was pretty efficient to begin with. I was getting a decent amount of gold at a pretty substantial rate. However, if I doubled the farm, double the gold. So day 21 was spent building a second part to my zombie pigman farm. And since I spent all of day 20 mining cobblestone, I had more than enough and then some. You dingus. I honestly do not know how I did not die there. That could have been really bad. My monitor would definitely have a hole in it. You would be gone. But I still wasn't done with the Nether.
Psych!
I needed at least another piglin to trade with.
Another one.
It was in the Nether that I hit day 22. I spent all that time farming for gold nuggets, and had a decent amount to trade with now. In turn, I was getting the gravel I needed. I now had enough dirt that the first 2 blocks I took from under the birch trees, I replaced them. I was now thriving. You ever see Scrooge McDuck diving into gold? That's me diving into dirt. And it was on the night of day 22 that I finally moved into my house, claiming it as my own. Most of everything you've been hearing at this point was voiceover, but for now, I'm gonna let past me explain future builds on this skyblock. What I really want to do is expand. Oh, you little doofus. I really need to expand the island, and I think, let me think about this. Okay, so this way, I'm gonna make an animal farm, and I'm gonna make a giant circle. So these are all pretty small. Like they're all right, but going this way, I think I'm gonna make a giant circle and have some more extensions here, some more stuff, and then this will be my farm for like a bunch of trees. So this bottom layer will be all my birch. Ooh, okay. Top layer will be sapling, the regular ones. So I'm gonna make a melon farm right now. Couldn't have said it better myself. Although I don't know why I was bringing down the mic so hard. Needs to lose some weight. Fatty. At least he said it. Thank you. Whoa. Whoa. You heard me at the end correctly. I need to make a melon farm. For that, once again, a lot of cobblestone and quite a bit of dirt. And this is a clip of me unknowingly mining cobblestone with my bare hands. When I finally figured out that I'm out of pickaxes, I converted the cobblestone into slabs and finished the melon circle. I already had a decent amount of dirt, but if I want to build a section for animals, a proper farm for all my wheat, melons, sugarcane, I would need more dirt. And that means I need more gravel. From up here, I can really see all the progress I've made in the past almost 25 days now. And if I'm being honest, not too shabby, but there's still a lot more to do. I still have many different project plans I want to do in the future. I mean, I still didn't find a zombie villager yet, and those are pretty important for Skyblock. However, for now, I'm just maintaining my resources and slowly building up my wealth. The main resource I was after I lost it, dirt, was now coming by easier than ever. I put it all to good use, made a nice, simple melon farm, and made sure not to forget all the bone meal I had from the mob farm. And with that, day 25 was over. If you enjoyed this episode and want to see more, hit subscribe, hit like, and I'll see you in the next video.